Hello, ladies and gents! Welcome back to the last week of October, when probably quite a lot of you are right now preparing to trick-or-treat the crap out of some pubs and parties over the coming weekend. To help to get the week go by a little bit faster, I have just the right videos for the job, kicking it off with a very special episode to our regular Tuesday Epic series. Now, when I got this replay, I thought it would be a great addition to my Funny Moments compilations. But when I finally got around to actually record it, I changed my mind to give it a whole video instead, as I think everyone should have a little bit of duck train in their lives. Who said that having fun can't be effective as well? Check this out! Alright, so here we are in our AMX 40, and the French duck today will be driven by Vertragssteuer, who is teamed up with his buddy in the Panzer 1C. Now we are in a standard battle on the Fjords map, and the AMX 40 is this time around top tier, which is great news. It's less good news for the Panzer 1C, however, which is really a machine that thrives in being top tier, bullying around tier 3 and tier 2 enemies. Now the Duck itself, especially when top tier, is actually quite a formidable opponent. It has rather good alpha damage, 110 with the top gun, good penetration, the gun is only really inaccurate and also very slow to aim at. The armor, however, on it is super trollish, and while it's not necessarily thick, against tier 3s and 4s we should be able to block most of the incoming fire. And since there is absolutely no flat surface on it, this thing can even troll higher tiered opponents. Not that we would have to face any this time around. So, in the beginning we are casually moving up the hill, trying to take the popular position up there on the northern corner. And well, even with the Panzer 1C, can't really expect this to go really fast. Panzer 1C is not a super fast or strong machine. And the AMX 40 on itself doesn't even reach 9 horsepower per ton power to weight ratio. Going uphill, even with the 3 of them, this will take some time. Going downhill, however, it's a completely different matter, and suddenly the extra horsepower from the Panzer 1C means that these two can zoom down. Let the duck train begin. And there we go, a ram kill in the AMX 40. How absolutely mental is that? Now have a look at this, not a care in the world. We are able to deflect all the incoming shells. And actually the Electo was somebody who finally the Panzer 1C could damage as well. And then we can just casually rip these guys apart. So, the first 3 tanks have been dealt with. And actually, it's looking quite alright at the moment, so let's advance into the enemy. Here comes the duck train. All aboard! That cruiser team doesn't know what hit him. Oh, look at that, there is an enemy as well. And there goes the second ram kill, also bumping into the Covenanter. What is this craziness? I love it. I absolutely love it. And how efficient it is. The AMX 40 is already on 4 kills, and given the Panzer 1C will not be able to do a lot of harm in this match, he can act as an extra set of engines. Now, apart from being able to push us, at least downhill, to a really good speed, I mean the AMX 40 has a top speed of 50 km per hour, only on itself it would be rarely able to reach it. We can actually provide really good cover for the Panzer 1C as well, so if he is careful, we are actually able to give him the best mobile armor there is on the battlefield. Now, a second ago we were already up by 3 tanks, 7-4, but right now it's even, 11-11. It really doesn't look that well. Our team is completely spread out, casually bounce off the Hetzer because, hey, Hetzers are completely fair at tier 4. And yeah, there is the inaccuracy of that gun. Now the Panzer 1C will really have a tough time taking out the Hetzer, even from the sides and rear, because he does some damage. We can distract him, however, and as Hetzer turns, we can track him, and then suddenly it's game over for him. So we took the Hetzer out, unfortunately we lost one tank as well in the process. So it's time for the duck train to roll again. So first is first, let's secure the kill on the Covenanter, and by this time unfortunately it's down to our platoon, the AMX 40 with 6 kills and the extra set of engine, which is the Panzer 1C. They have to go up against a Lux, a T-80 and a Covenanter. Duck train or not, we have to get rid of this guy first, because we will not be able to get back to our base fast enough if that guy decides to cap, and we are just somewhere around the enemy cap circle. Oh, there he is. Look at this, Panzer 1C firing from cover and actually gets the kill as well on the Covenanter. Craziness. Alright, so let's move towards the enemy team. We might just spot those two guys. And if not, well, we can always go for the cap. Now once again, going uphill, actually it will not go as fast. We can really only benefit from that Panzer 1C going downhill to really push it to that 50 km/h limit. There we go, even on this slight downhill road, we are already approaching 45 km/h, which the AMX 40 won't be able to get to in a regular match usually. So no sign of the Lux or the T-80 at this moment, both of which are actually quite dangerous opponents. Especially the Lux, if he has the Top Gun, he might pose a threat to us. Troll armor or no troll armor. They are nowhere to be seen, however. Now if they would have come through the middle, it's highly likely that we would have already encountered them, as our Panzer 1C friend casually trolls us, just shooting us in the back. Of course he has absolutely no chance of penetrating us, so he is more than welcome to do so. So probably they are thinking maybe they are coming around from this side. So far they are not seen anywhere, however. So we make our way slowly up the top. Well, and if they are not there, then we will have a straight roll and the Duck Train Express zooming in towards the enemy cap in a second. But let's see what we find. Move that train, come on! Well, it seems there is nobody here. Alright, all aboard the Duck Train once again. Here we go. Ah, this is glorious. An AMX 40 zooming down the hill with 50 km/h. This is truly a wonder to behold. Now it would be really great if we would find one of the enemies and we could score a third ram kill as well. Although probably those two ram kills are worthy of a Guinness record as well by themselves. Nothing to be seen though so far. Now where are those guys? Probably, well, either they went on the other side towards our cap, or they are in the base. Well, we are going to find out soon enough. And the Lux was last spotted on this corner. Is nowhere to be found. The Panzer 1C has to stay behind our back, as those two guys would shred him to pieces in a second. Well, still no sign of them. So let's go for the cap. Now that is actually a dead Somua S-35, which we can use to push into the cap, and then we can hide behind it. Or even better, let's create a sandwich with the Panzer 1C meat in the middle. Have a look at this. You can just see how much fun these two guys are actually having. Crazy. So right now the Panzer 1C should be really safe from both directions, and he can actually pop in to take some shots on those guys, because actually both of them, he should be able to penetrate, at least if he's using APCR. Oh, and there is the Lux right behind us, actually managed to penetrate us, but then decides to shoot the Panzer 1C, who returns fire, but the Lux is still alive. Now, the Lux is a bit hesitating, which is a bad decision if we get that guy. Oh, and there is the T-80 as well. And just in time, with the auto-aim, we managed to take him out. And well, T-80, good luck, my friend. You have no chance against the duck train. The inevitable coming up. And well, good luck to that guy. You are back in the garage in 3, 2, 1. And one more for the ram kill. Come on. Will it be enough? Oh, not quite. Well, they did try it. But that's one T-80 down. And with that, 9 kills for the platoon. And a well-deserved win. What? Having fun while winning games? What's this madness, am I right? And effective as well. Ace tanker and the top gun with 8 kills, because unfortunately Redleys are only awarded from tier 5 and up. Still, with 1600 damage and over 1300 base XP at tier 4, I think our heroes were quite happy with the result nonetheless, especially as that enemy Hetzer and the Panzer II had some pretty epic games as well, and would have surely won if it was not for these two. Nothing can stop the Duck Train Express, however. So we fired 22 shots, hitting 19 and actually doing damage with 15 of them. And as for our armor, we actually managed to block 27 out of the 29 hits received. Yep, that's how trolled the armor on the AMX 40 can be. So, these were the adventures of Vertragssteuer and his buddy LE-40 in the French duck the AMX 40 and the always fun Panzer 1C. Many thanks for sending in this replay, and congratulations to the most entertaining carry that I've seen in a while. I hope you guys out there did enjoy it just as much as I did, and if so, thanks a lot for considering giving this a like or sharing it. Now next up we have another episode from the funny and epic moments from World of Warships, and then we will rock on with a special video on the upcoming cross-server event Top Tankers. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again in one of the next videos.